All right, guys. So I know I was supposed to post the season finale today, but I have a Bwoyatingz exclusive for you with Janeek Brown, the ex-girlfriend of ShaCarri Richardson, and we did an Instagram live, and that took a life on its own, but without the distractions, without the comments, and without everybody else saying their piece. I wanted her to be as honest as possible and as open, and she wanted to clear some of the allegations that were said against her. So we're going to have a discussion where she will be speaking about their relationship, her track career, her personal life, and just moving forward. All right, once again, guys, remember to go and follow Drive Unique Cars. Before we get into the episode, just go and go follow Drive Unique Cars right now on Instagram, or you can go to driveuniquecars.com for all your car rental purposes. You can see the available cars in their fleet, the cost, the available dates. Remember, right, we're not calling the family members around here and say, yo, we want a car rental. We're going to a professional website, do you understand? So remember, Drive Unique Cars or driveuniquecars.com for all your car rental purposes. Now let's get into the episode. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready now. All right. So Janeek, we've had an impromptu live, and that took a life on its own. It was everywhere, unfortunately. And I know that that was not the agenda, well, on my end, to be honest. So I wanted you...
And them take which part of the clip they want and make it enough for them perspective all the time.
And that is exactly what my issue was. There were so many things that you've shared, and they used just a little clippings of the conversation. So I wanted, without all the distractions, I wanted us to just have a conversation, and you can just clear all the narratives that are being said or spun into. But before we get into that, for the persons who are going to be watching and is going to try to discredit you, and I know that you don't really care much for your track and field accolades, but as a fan of track and field, I have to, right? So I know that you're number 17 on the all-times list for the 100-meter hurdles. Your personal best of 12.40 seconds. You were the national record holder in 2019 for Jamaica. You were the world leader for a couple months also in 2019. You won the NWCAA championship in 2019. So your career for that particular year looked like it was going on the up and up. And then we didn't see you for a while. I know that you also came off social media for about 2 years. So a lot of us was kind of wondering what's really going on with you. I know last year, in 2021, you announced that you were going to be a part of the MVP International Club. And we were all excited, track and field fans, we were all excited. Let's just kind of just go back into that just a little bit. I know that you're not really here to talk about that, but I would love to hear.
Fine. Actually, Mr. Carey, talk about anything that other people can learn from, because my life is not just for me, but for other people, right?
Right.
So that is us.
So what happened to the track thing? What happened to the track thing?
So basically, just certain stuff never work out. I try to find myself as a person, really and truly. After the World Championship and everything, I really started to like express myself as loud, like, you know, I'm trying to like, because you know our religion and background is that the sexuality part of it that you feel. So there and then I'll try to figure out myself and who I am, right? In the midst of it all, I just know that my track career was suffering, right? So I kept making changes, just trying to change it, and I just realized that it's just not working out. Like, no matter what I do, it's not work out. It'll make me very depressed now. It not give me the happiness what it used to give me. I outgrow that. Like, I just something else. I just feel like it's something else out there. So something else, right? Not the stereotypical way for everybody do it. Right. So I just say, after my last attempt at Jacksonville, I just say, I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm have faith. I'm gonna follow the Most High. I'm never else, right? I come here with a talent too, not just track and field. I come here with a purpose, a talent. So I'm just say, all right, I'm gonna trust in the Most High and just leave it where it's at. I don't care who wants to say this. I know everybody will come for me and want to say, yeah, ruin your life. This is gonna happen, you know, what you do, because they don't know any other way to do it.
Right.
You know, this is the only way. And
so then my question is,
not running on the track.
You were doing some great things. You made mention of the 2019 World Championships. You were also there. That's just literally 3 years ago. How did your family take that, though, from you being 21 years old and you're the world leader, you're the Jamaica national holder? I'm assuming that your family didn't really take it like, oh, of course, leave Chuck alone.
No, honestly, no, because, you know, my grandmother is the ideal Jamaican grandmother that go to church and all of that stuff and believe in the one part. And my mother don't know any better because it's her daughter, you know, go on and stuff. So they was really trying to, I won't say guilt trip me, but just push me that way, same way, because they didn't want me to do anything else or nothing like that. But then again, I asked them and say, do y'all love me and want the best for me? Right? Do you want what makes me happy or what makes you happy? Because that is making them happy. All of that is making them happy. See me run on track, see me get accolades, see me do all of that. That's not making me, that's not fulfilling me as a person. Right? I'm not find the joy in it like that no longer. I know I'm good people. Yes. But there's other stuff that my heart desire for to do. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
You've spoken a lot about finding your purpose and you have other talents. Can you share with us what are some of those other things that you're also interested in doing other than track and field?
I'm actually interested in just teaching, helping kids and all of that to like find themselves, and not because of their environment and the parents that they do have supportive parents. They do have parents who try to understand them. They do have parents who try to care about their pain, because at the end of the day, their parents have pain that they don't talk about, care about, right? Their parents actually add to their pain sometimes. So I'm here to help people, especially kids, heal from that so that we can be ourselves 100% totally. So we don't have to come on social media and fake.
You spoke also about finding yourself sexually. You were always, what do you classify yourself as or recognize yourself as sexually?
Sexually, I'm very interested in women and just
in women.
Females.
Yeah. Was that always a thing? Because you went to Woolman's High School for Girls, based on what we saw from your image. And you also spoke about this on the live, just a little bit about, you know, people telling you how to act, how to speak, how to dress, all of that. So we didn't really see it coming any at all, to be honest. So then your sexuality, you've always been interested in women, right?
Yeah.
So your family didn't know this?
Well, I don't know, no. They probably knew, but actually they didn't know. Because my best friend from the when long was actually, you know that, but you use your best friend and disguise as your girlfriend and your best friend.
Right.
So that's how I'm from them way back long time and stuff. But as again, I say, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't express it to her or let them know because of the fear of the homophobic stuff in the which may I try really get rid of really and truly, because other serious issue out there, like pedophile and missing kids and stuff like that. Right? So it's just really and truly a one step at a time. That's why I'm saying I'm using my story to help others see the bigger picture to stuff, people.
Let us speak about homophobia in track and field.
Right.
Jamaica, we are a homophobic country, but we're not a homophobic country. We're homophobic hypocrites. Me always say about hypocrites, right? When it comes on to sexuality. Because if somebody with great accolades and them have money and all these things comes out of the closet, they're accepted. But if somebody else don't have those same accolades or don't have those same resources, then you don't accept them. Let's talk about it. Homophobia in track and field world. Do you think that persons with same-sex likings are accepted any at all?
No, I don't think so. We have to keep it nationally, we have to keep it in Jamaica, or we keep it Jamaica. Yeah. No, I don't, because there's a lot of them hiding. And yes, me have to call out everybody, because me, I'm going to keep it real and talk my story, because it's my story. Plain and simple. No, a lot of them around there hide, because, you know, it's not accepted and them can't tell them parents because them can't be true to themselves, which is why me I try to promote being true to yourself, regardless of what everybody is going to think and regardless of how you feel like this is going to make somebody else feel how you feel at the end of the day, people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yes, there's a lot of them that they're scared or afraid, or them just feel comfortable doing it in the dark because nobody not gonna make fun of them and nobody not gonna trouble them and them can go out freely and still walk around freely because you know, say people still, because we're slow as fuck. We're just really slow.
Now, was ShaCarri your first girlfriend? Like your first official girlfriend?
She was the first, yes, to make me be like, yo, fuck him and I no more. I can't bother. Yeah. Like,
right. How did you meet ShaCarri? How did you guys meet each other?
Oh, it was at we had an award together, an award ceremony, and you know, we get to know each other a little.
Okay, and this was after 2019, or you knew her from before?
Yeah, ending of 2019.
So the ending of 2019, and you guys met each other. Did you know from that moment that you wanted to be with ShaCarri, or what exactly?
Well, it was just like, let's see where it goes and everything. And then pretty quickly we got into just making it like, yeah, we're dead together because you know how that homophobic relationship go fast as fuck.
Right. So then you guys got together. Your family didn't know, I'm assuming, but her family knew about it.
Yeah, her family knew, and then my family was just getting into that. Because at the same time I was evolving, you know, I was finding myself at that entire duration.
Right. And then I'm assuming that you two lived together.
No, we didn't really live together because we had work and stuff. So she would train one area and I would train in one area. So we never really lived together. But because we young and dumb, we used to, you know, fly back and forth and try to see each other as much as possible. Did
people in the track and field world knew that you guys were in a relationship in the initial stages when you guys just met each other?
When we just met, when we just met, it was like the pandemic and such, so people wasn't really out. But like after that, when you get free up, most people knew, everybody knew because them chat a lot.
Right. Let us now go into when ShaCarri break out on the scene. And she was doing great things and she was running the 10-7s and she was doing all of the great things within her career. I'm assuming that you were supportive of her, yes?
Yes, very supportive. The best supportive as I can be.
Yeah, because I can remember at the US trials when she was on fire, literally, she said that her girlfriend picked out her hair, which was the infamous orange hair that she wore. And I'm assuming that that was you.
Yeah, me, same one.
So then you were supportive of the entire thing. All right, let us know going to when she got the ban. I'm not sure how much of that you want to speak about. You were still supportive of her during this entire moment of her going through this horrific ordeal.
Yes, we were actually still supporting each other because at that time too, I was not able to run at my national championship because I was going through all of this bullshit. I was still finding myself and people was working behind my back doing a lot of stuff to keep me stuck and keep me behind. So I was in a dark place myself when she was in a dark place as well, right? Or she stumble up to a dark. We was both in a dark place together after all of that stuff. And I still try and be the best effort and energy I could possibly give at that point in time.
You just spoke about people were working behind the scenes. You want to touch on that?
Them know themselves really and truly. You know, the ones the people you love and stuff, family and friends and everybody. I hope them see this now because I know and them know that I know and we all know. So them same people that would try to keep me stuck and I try to keep me confused as to where to go in life. I was going through a dark place and all of that. Because they never want to see women great. They don't want to see women be great together. But I thank them for that because these are the transformation it bring me through. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I heard somewhere, in one of your social media posts, you can correct me if I'm wrong, where you spoke about some spiritual warfare, like Obia, black magic, whatever the case is.
Right.
What exactly was that?
Yeah, so all of that was just as myself to keep me stuck.
And persons around you was working obia and things that right.
Yeah, around me. People women think would I never do that. People you call friend and family. You know, people get title, honestly. And my brothers and my sisters out there who can feel me, because I'm talking to the minority. I'm not talking to the majority who talk about, oh, she mad. Y'all just sheeps and stuff, right? Them, I don't really talk to them. I talk to the one who can feel me. The same people, them, that's they're around and going to advise all the time. And the best advice, because them really and truly secretly are work for your downfall, right? And I had to come to realization of that, because I just couldn't get a hold of myself. I couldn't feel like myself being around all these people. Like, I just had to cut all of them off. I just just leave and just find myself. Have faith in the Most High and God and go within myself and find out what I want. And as soon as I did that, my enemies were shown to me. And that's simple.
Wow. Now you're both going through it. You weren't able to compete at the national trials, and she was going through a ban for the substance abuse thing that happened. But what exactly or where exactly did the toxicness started? Because this sounded like a nice relationship.
Lies, we've been toxic. We start out that way, right? Because we start out young as fuck, 19 and 21. We don't really know. You know me, I say we don't really find. We grew up. We already come from different cultural backgrounds. I'm saying my story, right? We have a different way of showing and giving love, right? What else? We are going through the same stuff as of being black and gay, you know. So I have all of them problems there. Right, we are trying to find ourselves. Do you just only like girls, or you like both of them? It's toxic. So we are go back and forth, and up and down. No, and we're not going anywhere. Right? I realized that us meeting and stuff was a lesson, and I learned my lesson and outgrow my lesson. Simple as that, because life is just full of lessons, sir.
Life is full of lessons, and that's an actual factual. So it started toxic, and a lot of us go through toxic relationships.
Right.
All depending on what you really classify or consider to be toxic, but a lot of us go through toxic relationships, really and truly. Right. We do. But when did the toxicness get physical? Because there were claims that she was being abused, but the last conversation that you and I had, you also said that it was on both ends.
Yes, we were both abusive, mentally, verbally, physically, everything. And if I'm going to be on this and keeping it real as fuck, we've been abusive to most of this relationship. And other people, there's people who've seen that, people who know that, you know, and we still honestly come and go, toxic, push and pull, and still get over the obstacles until I said, I have learned my lesson. I don't want to go over no more of these obstacles, right? With the same thing. So it's time for me to cut the ties and learn the lesson and move on, right? Me moving on now is where we've been abusive come about, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what is the reason for posting that now. Is that a strategy? Is that something for marketing? Is that for business? I don't know, because you still have my email, right? And you know, my mailbox is empty. As I said, there's no mail in there. So for the people out there telling me what to say about charge, mom, she put it on the internet, so more answer on the internet, right? If they're going to charge me, they're going to charge me. If they're not going to charge me, they're going to charge me. And I doubt that, because we both have our receipts and stuff, right? I don't know what it is.
So
everybody
then
on earth team know what it is. They know me as a person, as an individual. I give love. Like, it's not like that. If you come around me and you feel me, you see the energy I have.
Right. So then you decided after 2 years to call this relationship quits, just based on everything that was happening. Can you just give us a timeline as to when you guys broke up?
Broke up back in like February this month, this year.
So it's about 3 months thereabout.
Yeah, about 3.
And everything was good after you guys broke up?
After we break up, no, still looking for me when I don't want to be found. Still I try get more answers when there's none to give. Than I have outgrown it, and I'm trying to focus on myself and grow as myself and build from zero, right? Still trying to go plot with friend and family, trying to find me and all of that stuff. Everybody just I try to throw everything on my face for confuse me and keep me stuck. I'm smarter than that, you know. I'm chosen as fuck.
Right. So then, was this the first time she posted anything publicly about you after the breakup? When we all saw it?
Yes.
Yes?
First time for that.
First time. Okay. When we saw the post, when the posts were made, she made claims that she was being abused by a Jamaican female athlete. She also made claims that the same person stole from her. And then after that post, she posted a picture of you and her. Did you think that that was her being malicious?
Of course, very, very, very malicious. And I know that I can charge for that, because that can't be something where makes sense, like for real, in a real system and of this government, that can't make sense for real. But of course, she was being very, very malicious for sure, say me and stuff. But like, I want to know what the purpose. You try to defame a character or what? Because all of this could have been done in private, right? Because in my email where there is receipts of you just talking about fuckery and threatening and all that stuff, that don't make no sense to me. I don't care because I am protected. That's all I say. But when I talk about abuse, it go right to the fucking social media, right to the.
So she was making threats to you?
Them do whatever they want, sir. I'm not there for me claims are not like that, because I don't care about putting the thing in the media. When them forget them judgment and whatever they for come about it, come about it.
Right. What I can also say is, for the persons that were watching and that were commenting about you wanting clout, let me just say this from my standpoint, right? Yeah. You did not have a social media page for 2 years.
No.
Which means that you really don't care much for social media. That's number one. Number two, even when the posts were being made, you were on your Snapchat, venting, but you did not call this person's name. You did not defame her in any way, shape, or form. Right.
All right.
I can say that.
Because I never hit that with her, because I never call her nobody's name, because there's more than one culprit.
Right.
And them know themselves. Right. And secondly, I never did pay attention to social media, sir. That's why I could freely talk about what I was talking about over there. Right. If I had known that this was the accusation, because the friends and family are not real, nobody not send me anything to show me or help me, put credit for myself. Right. That's when I come over here, then must realize, say, yo, what is? All right, maybe go up on the Instagram and say what I need for say. There, and thirdly, for your thing is, oh, me I look clout, sir, when she post the thing. How am I looking clout when she post the thing and I say me abusive? And all I'm trying to do is defend myself. And so no matter if you don't want a man explain themselves. This is what is wrong with the country. People need to explain themselves, even when them sound like a fool. So they over stuff.
The accusations that you were stealing from her, where that come from?
What you say?
The accusations that you stole from her, where was that coming from?
My life story and my life purpose, sir. Honestly and truly. Just all of that.
So you're saying that you don't want to go back in that situation any at all? You don't care to go back to her or in that relationship?
I would not go back in that situation, because God chose me for be the person that be in the relationship and learn and grow, because this was major growth for me, honestly. Right. It opened up to all of this public speaking and all of that stuff. Right. So I would not learn my lesson and is moving on to the next now, on to the next lesson, next step, higher level.
Throughout all of this, did anyone that were maybe a former coach, anyone that knew you professionally, anyone that helped you whilst you were on the rise or the top of your career, did any of your colleagues in the track and field world, did anybody try to reach out to you to even hear your side or even check on you to see if you're okay? No.
But no. My side, them reach out and say, yo, you're good, but them not. Honestly, them can't even understand. Some of them can't really understand, and most of them don't even want to. So it's all good. I have my spirit in here, and the most I meant. So
you said something very important on the live that resonated with me, and you said, for persons saying that you're crazy, you're unhinged, you're mentally ill, and all of that, you were saying we don't really know you because what we saw back then, that was what everybody else was trying to tell you how to act, speak, and behave.
Exactly.
So this is the real you, and that was
right.
not even the real you in the first place. So we can't really make a judgment.
No, you can't make a judgment off of what you see and hear now.
Right.
This will never ever go back on anything because I stand up 100% in a Janeek with them.
Quickly, do you or can you see yourself going back into track and field? Maybe I'm just asking this selfishly because I'm a fan. You understand? So maybe that is it.
Yeah, but honestly, I just feel like I really outgrow that part of my life. As I say, I go on to stuff. I think I have other purpose, like to use my story and help way more people than track and field want to help more people. You know what I'm saying? Track is just for entertainment. I can be out there giving generously from my heart and stuff, feeding knowledge and not speed. So that's fine by me.
Okay. Also, okay, when she was speaking negatively about Jamaicans before the breakup, this was no before the breakup.
Yeah, let's go there.
So you guys were still together?
Yes.
What was happening?
You'd have to ask her, you know, because I'm telling you, it's just clout and just what gain attention and stuff. Even when a person like me, level-headed, say, yo, maybe don't do that or don't say something like don't say something like that because people are gonna take it different type of way. You know, I try to always get it right, the correct, and I know the accurate information. But at the end of the day, them have everybody else. She have everybody else in her back. Our whole team, I say, fuck it, just for draw. They don't care how she look. Them just care how much things come in. You know what I'm saying? Them are gonna choose that, and of course she will listen to them because she more familiar to them, those type of people, and that, you know, time over feelings. Type of thing.
Because I would assume that, you know, if she's with a Jamaican, there's no way that you're going to be bashing Jamaicans. That's number one. And then she came to Jamaica with you, right?
Yeah, all the time. Make her well Jamaican. She well Jamaican as fuck. And make her feel a part. And every time them go up on the media, I still some underline, you know, like some shady type of thing.
That was kind of weird.
Right, weird as fuck. But they don't listen to me.
Also, I don't know if you saw it, but last night, I'm assuming because the live that we did was so viral and because you were saying so much in that live, that's just based on my assumption. Last night, I was being tagged by a lot of people on social media because she went live on Instagram.
Really?
Basically, she was saying that people need to leave you alone. And that, you know, you guys were both toxic together and take things off of the media and let's not bring it on social media. That's what I got from the conversation, allegedly. Well, if I'm wrong, somebody can comment and correct me, but she is in Eugene. And that's oh, no. And I'm saying after the thing get released. Right. Okay. So if I'm wrong, if that's not the basis of the conversation, right? But she's in Eugene for the Prefontaine Classics today. And she went on live late last night, and she was basically saying people need to leave you alone and people need to stop paint this narrative of you because you guys were both toxic and let's take it off social media. Is that like a damage control she's trying to do in your estimation?
I guess I never seen the live, you know, but it might be damage control or it might just be showing about the killer. Them love me now. Them just go on like say them just go on like them don't know. Play man crazy. Hey.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh my God.
Anyway, I wouldn't know because them do them things sneaking.
Right.
So I'm out here to say that I take responsibility in my actions, what I did in my relationship, and everything else the case may be. But like I said, what I'm not gonna let y'all do is stand here, get on here when y'all know nothing, when y'all don't know truth, when y'all can't even stand in your own truth about what happens behind closed doors. So, what I'm gonna say one more time, leave people alone. Leave me alone. Because I never want somebody to feel what I felt when I had to deal with the extraness, when I just wanted to live, when I just wanted to heal, when I just wanted to discover myself. So I'm standing here and I'm letting you guys know, don't fuck with her because you're gonna have to fuck with me. Period. Good, bad, ugly. Leave that be. Let both of us heal in the ways that we need to.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot post something publicly, start a fire, and then want to out the fire.
Please, sir.
If she did not say anything, we would not have known that you guys were going through issues.
Please, sir. What my been say. This is what I've been saying. If I ever post that, it would have never have to retaliate and try to defend myself and defend my name.
Right.
Like, really and truly, like, what is that? And that sounds so...
Well,
our face in our work, that sounds like someone read out off of one piece of paper.
Yes, her face was in it. Her face was in it. But I cannot question the authenticity of the live. You know, I don't know this person personally. But just from an outsider looking in, it just kind of just look like you can't ask people to speak about something that you've started. We would have not have known about this situation or anything if you did not post those things last week.
Mr. Kareem, very childish, right?
Right.
I tell you, she don't have anybody around there that is telling her nothing good. And the one person she have around there tell her something good, she don't want to listen to. I'm getting the fuck up out of here, please. So me can go talk to somebody else or me and them can. I'll be on the same page all the time. Right.
So Janeek, you said that you're done with track and field. You have a purpose left to fill on this earth and you're going to be filling that.
They can help all heap of kids.
Yeah. Are you going to be staying on social media? Because I know that you don't like social media any at all.
But you know how that go. You have to use it to your advantage. So I'm going to really try use it network and get good like-minded people who want to see more of the planet and Jamaica in its whole, because somebody needs to come down there and help them. So, you know, just stuff like that. I really look
What's the relationship like with your family right now?
Right now, I can't really trust most of them. So I just don't trust none of them.
Do you have any friends in your corner that you can trust, that you speak to, that you vent to?
I have one and two friends. Actually, I have an auntie, so on my other side. So I do it and she go through the same thing. So we're going to just,
Okay. And the last thing before we end, also the claims about, because I just want to clear this up also, that she went through homophobia with your family. Your family showed her disgust and was, not treating her well and caused her mental issues. Is that true?
It go both ways, and the parts where she could have been more polite, it wasn't so it was harder to deal with. And then on the parts where they could be more accepting, it wasn't so then that could have been dealt with differently. But we are all people that don't know them stuck in one type of mindset, so we are trying to evolve and them stuck in the mindset. So
she said that she experienced that also with Jamaicans. Have you guys been here before and you guys were bullied or ridiculed in any way, shape, or form?
No lie, because all of them frightened as fuck. So when them see her, them just be like, "Hey, that's you, the runner girl." So
no. Okay. Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you want to clear up? Is there anything you said that you didn't steal from her any at all?
Steal from man, sir.
Right. Every time you say sir, I laugh.
Art and she wants it back. She's not fast enough for that.
Right. So you're not going there back. You're not coming back to tracks, and you're perfectly fine. You're mentally stable. But people always say you're mentally unstable. You're mentally stable.
Yeah, make them go and all of them don't they are mentally unstable. They don't even know it.
All right. Janeek, may we talk? I do appreciate you always for being honest and for being open. And this yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted you to come. Something's on the screen. I just wanted you to come here. Hold on 1 second. All right. So I just want you to just come here and to just speak your side without the distraction from everybody on social media. Yeah. Right. So big up yourself.
Post it. Make sure this go everywhere, now, Mr. Kareem.
No, man, I'll post it tomorrow, man. I'll post it tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Definitely. So Sunday at 8.
Where?
I'm gonna be posting it on my YouTube channel. So yeah.
All right, no problem.
So I'll send you all the details and we'll speak further. You big up yourself always.
Take care.
All right, man.